Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alpha by Omega, Meiou Taxes 3.0 and Semien, which is this, not the blue one. So we are continuing with the original plan that has been laid out in the last episode. We are about halfway done with the castle. Oh, well, yeah, halfway done. And we are improving relations with our neighbors. I'm just gonna pump stuff into the technologies. I'm gonna hope that we can get that castle done in this episode, and if we save up enough money, we're gonna start pumping them into the economy. I guess we're gonna focus on, oh yeah, we're bleeding out here. We're gonna focus on the rural development because that is the important key for us right now. Unfortunately, not enough trade is being generated. I don't know why, but that's just the case. Okay, we could get the stability. I'm not entirely sure if we should take anything else. We don't need the missionaries, we don't need the aggressive policing, so it's just like, why take it now when it does nothing for us? Stability at -1 is good news though. It keeps increasing. I'd really like to curtail the nobility though. We need to curtail them. They need to be curtailed. That's just what they are. But we got them to 75 and they are recovering only very slowly. So let us... Yes, let us leverage them. We need to do this. Demote? Yes. That put us back to -2, but we are fine with that. And I am going to... Could we disown the... Okay, disown the relative? A ruling family has no shortage of extended relatives, each with their own enemies, many of whom are notable power brokers and promising nobility. Disowning the most detested is a simple yet influential way to win over new loyalists. Okay, let's do that. We need that small boost. I'm sacrificing legitimacy and stability for... the long-running benefits, because, yeah, we need to take that power further down. Remember, we need to get it below 60 before we can start revoking their privileges, and that is a long way away. Well, a couple things have happened, so I guess I'm gonna stop it now, and we are going to check what's going on. As you can see, there is another war between Varsangale and Ajuran. Actually, Ajuran has expanded. Wow, okay. What kind of war is that? Ifatian conquest of Puni. Or Punt? Punt, okay. So, that's not going well for Somalia. I like how they have the same flag as Somalia today. So the Emirate of Varsangale is probably going to disappear from the map very soon, which is, well, it's fun, you know, in some sense, but if Ajuran is gonna grow a bit more, it might start threatening Ethiopia, at which moment we can break free. So making relations good with them should be our priority. Okay, but they're still outside of our diplomatic range. Furthermore, we have finished the castle in Semien, so let's put that down because we don't want to pay for it. And actually, we can't even do that. So let's not pay for it. Third but not last, we can now get 4 castles. So 4 castles, level 8 diplomatic technology. We're gonna get global trade power plus 20% for the next 5 years, and enables treasure junk. Ships' castles are wooden towers raised above the main deck, usually at the bow for castle and sometimes another at the stern after castle. Castles provide a vantage point during skirmishes and gave marines protection and archers better range in battle. The Vikings were known to use them as early as the 8th century, but it would not be until much later that they were constructed as part of the ship rather than added later. This made them more durable and helped distinguish warships from merchant vessels. Naval morale increased by 0.2 and enables treasure junk. Cool. Cool. We are also back in the positive number, so it's 1st of January. So let's wait for the game to do what it must, because that's always a thing. Come on, game. Okay, and we lost a bit of power in administration. How are we doing? Okay, Ethiopia is catching up, but we will soon have 888, and they just reached 777. And there's a decent division here. While Ajuran is going to be much bigger than we are, they are going to be behind technologically, so that can give us a certain amount of positivity. Okay, so the fort maintenance is basically bankrupting us. That's great to know. And I don't think that we're getting no extra army professionalism. However, our King Phineas II Gideon now has shock 4 instead of 2. He was lucky, quite lucky, twice, and he increased his shock from 2 to 4. Our armies are also keeping at top-notch army drive, which gives them a bit of a bonus in everything, which is good. So, for now, let's see if we can invest in our farmlands. I think we are going to do, because we don't have anything else to invest in. Oh, it's actually cheaper. So let's put 10 in both of the provinces. It's gonna put us back down to 1, but it's a minor boost to the economy. We're gonna see if that's gonna go well. Oh, we're gonna have to see if it's gonna go well. I'm gonna keep monitoring this war. In a bad situation, they could get all the way to basically our border. And there's only like one passage through the mountains over here. Guns to Sheva and Vej and Sidam. And there's no other passage. Yeah, up here. Through the port province of Bur. Interesting. Well, the war, either I looked wrong or another nation was gotten into it. But yeah, now even Adal is part of it, and they're still losing like chumps. They managed to reconquer some of the provinces here, but they are getting absolutely devastated in here. Even the poor province of Zela has been completely traumatized and sacked. Whoa, this is not good. I also have a theory that actually is probably more than a theory, that what is actually hurting our trade is our negative stability, which probably should have a bit of a focus on what your traders can do. I mean, when there's bandits everywhere and they kill your horses and steal your cargo, it's probably not an ideal time to make big business happen. However, we are very close to Meiou Taxes, so I'm looking forward to that. Technology-wise, we are still keeping ahead of everyone else. That's good. Well, actually, not everyone else. Everyone else that we can see anyway. Wow, some of these guys are deep in Middle Ages. Yeah. Oh, holy hell! Karaman has 888. We got 787, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, we got some penalties. What can you do? It's just gonna be a massive jump when we get rid of this. What's the maximum penalty? Did it show here? I don't think so. I also don't think that anyone we can see has it. Though we have... Wait, have we discovered this or have we always known about it? I'm not sure. This part of the Sahara is a bit foreign to me. So come on, how much are we missing? I wanted to show you this. Okay, we should be able to get this at the start of October. Okay, so the war is over, and as I expected, they lost most of the provinces. Dang. Still can't talk with them? Yeah, I think that this is capital to capital, and their capital is probably somewhere here. Right? Where the hell is their capital city? This is a nice nation, back to me. Not very developed, but I like the coastal. Wow, this is such a nice coast. Look at that. Small coastal provinces. What's the cities? Oh wow, Mombasa is developed. Oh, okay. So their capital is all. No. This is the capital. Pate. I was confused. I expect to be somewhere here, like around Gabesh. No, that's probably a different nation. Did they start like up here somewhere? I don't want to give up. I want to find it myself. Okay. Oh, come on, game. Why are you making me look so bad? Oh, here it is. In Marca. Surprisingly, that's definitely not their most developed province. Yeah, the one right next to it is even more developed, Benadir. That's strange, but okay. Well, they got quite a lot of provinces, but most of those are really poor, so that's not a biggie. Poll taxes, level 8. Medieval taxes fell almost entirely on landowners. As the number of peasants fell, many were impoverished by land taxes and demanded tax reform. The results were the first poll taxes, which placed a tax on every man, woman, and child in the nation. It simultaneously strengthened the state while weakening the very class of people who had asked for it in the first place. Interesting. So the idea group. Well, we have a couple of options here. As I mentioned before, this is basically between bureaucracy and trade. Bureaucracy because it's gonna increase our state reach, which in the long run is very good, and because I think that as our... well, we don't have... well, but we have no... He's a conqueror, so that would point to standing army or something here, and a naive puppet master, which would point more to the diplomacy. Diplomatic relations. What kind of advisors do we have? We have... sycophant, loyalist, and radical. That's no help. That's no help. Well, on the roleplay reasons, we really should go with the quality ideas or standing army, and not with trade or bureaucracy. Sacred waters. It's actually pointing us towards diplomacy. How I feel this will be. I feel this would be a huge mistake, but I think we're gonna take the diplomacy ideas. Because the king that we have, naive master or a conqueror, we already do have a military idea group. War score, unjustified demands. Yeah, let's go with diplomacy. I know that's not what you guys wanted, and that's not what I wanted, but the diplomacy fits our roleplay. He's a naive puppet master, so that would mean that we go the diplomacy route. Roleplay, guys, roleplay. That's what we are about here. Not that it will help us, it's probably going to bite us in the rear pretty heavily, but... well, you do what you have to do. You do what you have to do. Well, great news, children. Our heir is now a drunkard. That's just great. God damn it. Well, at least he's good in other instances, but oh hell, that's bad. And I think that Adal has annexed. Yeah, I don't think that this was theirs originally, or maybe it was. Okay, the cores were before of Harar. And these were of Arusa. Not sure. Maybe they annexed a vassal. Not entirely sure. This seems weird. Yeah, they have a capital here, so I think they might have an Nexus, or Ifat stole it for them. I'm still, there's so many colors going on around here. It's hard keeping track of it all. Now, our nobility's power has dropped to 74.4, and it's dropping, which is awesome. Bad news is that, no, actually, the stability has recovered. Okay, so it's increasing now. I saw it dropping a few days ago. Oh, maybe a few months. Maybe a few months. We're also not getting a lot of money, but we'll deal with that. And, oh, okay. So, looks like the old Ethiopia is coming at us. 787. You guys got 777. Well, we're gonna get military soon with grinding. And we'll see. Oh my god, cut him on 888. I want to be green. Just for a minute, I want to be green. And what's going on in Pretenderables? Okay. Well, our diplomat is doing well. And I have to say, I'm actually kind of happy. I went through the diplomacy ideas, what they will do, and some of these are going to be very good for us. Like the +1 diplomat here will be very beneficial. The +2 diplomatic relations will be very beneficial. The extra diplomatic relations and alliance limit is good. Envoy travel time, improving relations will be faster, and claim duration will stay longer. So it's not going to be a waste. I really thought that maybe I should have gone with the Conqueror, but we already have a military group, so him becoming a naive puppet master really told me that he trusts in diplomacy above everything else, which makes him naive. That's just how it goes. We were also blessed, and we got another bonus to our ruler's stats, so he's now 3400. But he's getting kind of old, 52. I think the chance of him dying is actually kind of high. Do we see it here somewhere? It used to show you. Oh, does it show it here? Nope. It doesn't. Well, with a drunkard son, we don't have to be very afraid of what's gonna come. We can also get another royal marriage, now we know, and we can even marry, so yeah. Killing the power of the nobles, though, is still maximum priority. Now, one thing that I haven't shown you is that I took the aggressive policing, because we started, not by much, but we got some unrest. So yeah, that is a thing that I kept in mind. The money is increasing, that is good. We need to get a bit of a bank, because we can't really pay for that fort being fully operational, and also our forces being fully operational. Yeah, the army professional being 7 is just sad, but again, what can you do? Ethiopia surrounding us is just sad. Oh, and we're improving relations with them. How are we doing? Yeah, this is looking good. Like, the map is fairly green where we need it. Wish we could do something with Ifat, though, and with Ajuran. Because those... I guess Ifat will go away very soon. And I'm gonna say I will have to check some of my previous playthroughs to see what happens with Ajuran over time. If they tend to expand and then get killed by the Europeans, or if they are gonna, for example, go after Kathiri, gonna try to get Socotra, this would be like Oman then. Yeah, I think I can see Sea of Socotra. By the way, did you guys know that, and I forgot, I have to figure out which place it was, but I think that it's the... wait, give me a sec. Well, I thought it was the pomegranate fruit that came from Socotra, but it's not. I actually read about something that was really growing just on Socotra, and then it was introduced into the entire world, but I can't figure out what it was. It was some ancient... It was in ancient times, some ancient history, but I did a quick Google search and can't find anything. Anyway, we have done a lot in this episode. We built a castle, we took a new idea group that we're gonna develop, and we got some neat technology points. In the next one we're gonna take wet grinding, hoping that it's gonna push us to green, maybe? It would be kinda nice, if at least for a moment. I'm gonna hope that this war between Ajuran and its neighbors will drag Ethiopia into the conflict sooner than later, because if it does, then it can break down and we might attack it. Now the... who is he? Okay, so... Oh, here's the error. I still can't get used to the new layout of the map and the graphical... it's not glitches, but graphical coloring and everything. So... their error is 10. So, for example, if this guy died in battle and this guy took over and then died in battle, we could break free. That would be kind of fun. Man, I'm bloody. Okay, anyway, thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time with more EU4 Semien in Meiou Taxes 3.0.